This is Cool Kids Media, sponsored by Bacon, Egg, and Cheese, the podcast. Make sure you check it out. And today we're talking about the monster universe. The two most famous monsters are King Kong and Godzilla. The monster universe was rebooted back in 2014 with the movie called Godzilla. I really felt like they did Godzilla justice in this one, and it had some great movie scenes. In 2019, they followed it up with Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and it was incredible. In King of the Monsters, they brought back the kaiju Mothra, where she helped Godzilla battle Rodan, the fire-breathing bird-like monster, and it was epic. Now, for the second film, if it wasn't enough to bring back Mothra and Rodan, they brought back the three-headed monster, King Ghidorah, and Godzilla eventually defeated the monster, becoming king of the monsters. Both Godzilla movies were great and they lived up to the hype. Let's speed it up. In 2017, we met King Kong and Skull Island. It was a great movie as well with breathtaking action. It takes place on the island where King Kong grew up with other monsters. Okay, so let's continue with the timeline. In 2021, we got Godzilla versus King Kong. Fight scenes between these two in this movie was crazy, just like I imagined that it would be. But eventually the two monsters realized that there was a bigger threat out there than them. It was Mecha Godzilla. In this movie, Mecha Godzilla proved to be too much for King Kong and Godzilla, and almost actually killed Godzilla until King Kong stepped in with his battle axe and went to work to kill the monster. All of those films were really good films, but in 2024, we have a new monster movie coming out, and King Kong and Godzilla are already friends, so who is going to be the threat that they're going to face? We might actually have the answer from the movie trailer. I think it's another Kong. If you follow the King Kong movie franchise, Kong is the last of his species. So where did this new Kong come from? The rest of his species was killed off due to some type of war. From the trailer, you can actually see that this Kong is much different. It has red fur and blue eyes, which means that it possibly has some type of superpowers, which means it's going to be an epic fight for King Kong and Godzilla.